Team.
Get it.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Sticking with Walker on second down. And this will wind up a Lions first down as the tackle made at the 35-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Walker with another carry. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
On play action, Vick. Open man downfield, it's Fitzgerald. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 33. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Now a run on 1st down is not going to get off the ground as they will get him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of 3. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Here's Michael Vick. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
And in for the Lions, touchdown! Tyreek Hill, 28 yards. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. And I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs, when necessary, to help get him out of trouble.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. They'll try and start the drive here with Gore. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Montana. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Up the middle they go with Gore. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
That is caught by Dell. as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. After 7-0 on EA Sports. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. A run right side. It's Gore. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
And he's going to bull his way down to about the 1-yard line. They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on third and goal? Here's Montana to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on third and goal. Let's see what they do on fourth and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on fourth and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Going for it with Sanders. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on fourth and goal from the 1. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Out of his end zone, here's Vick. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Thanks to that last play, a little more room to operate. First and 10 at the 18. That's good. Vick to throw it. It's complete to Fitzgerald. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by DeMarcus Ware. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line. The game clock setting at 2:02, so they'll get one play before the 2-minute warning. First and 10 for Montana and company. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Joe Montana on second down.
Caught left side. Here's Dell.
They get 6. That'll leave them with third and 4. The Eagles hustling to the line, clock rolling. On third down, they turn to Sanders. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. Montana going to hurry him to the line. They'll drop to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
From the shotgun, it's Vick. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Aaron Donald collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Vick now. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Gibbs. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Open man downfield is Johnson.
But he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it?
Not at all.
Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To throw, Vic.
That's to the tight end, Laporta.
The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jahmyr Gibbs
In the final seconds of the first half.
and the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away.
And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. They'll throw now on the final play. That is caught. It's the tight end Goddard. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A 2-touchdown game, 14-0 to score as we get rolling again here in this second half.
And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Now Montana. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Eagles. Deshaun Jackson, 41 yards.
And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. But I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. 3 yards is the pickup, but it leaves them still needing 11 here on 3rd down. Vic readies to throw.
Into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
And down inside the red zone at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Operating out of the gun, here's Montana. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! Frank Gore from 19 yards away.
And the Eagles take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. Tyreek Hill set to return it.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to it. There he goes, right side.
Big strides, look at him go.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Sam Laporta,
72 yards. And the Lions have taken the lead.
Carlson on for the extra point.
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Jackson now to return.
And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st down, it's Gore. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Again, they run. Again, it's Gore. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down. They will look to throw. Montana. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Javon Holland.
And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
That offense trying to erase that deficit, get a little bit closer here, and climb back into this game in the third quarter. Instead, they further their disadvantage, Charles, with a pick six.
And that defense came out willing to do anything necessary to defend that lead. I think they looked around the huddle and said, who's going to make the big play? Who's it going to be? And the person who just ended up in the end zone with the football, he was the one that answered the bell.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Jackson now to return. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this third quarter. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And we'll see if they can band back together after the pick six. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A two-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. The big play has him all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. To throw is Montana. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And now to common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Back to throw again. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. 4th down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
Montana going for it on 4th. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Sanders will take this one in for an Eagles touchdown.
On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one out. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On play action, Vick. And he finds Fitzgerald. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the 1st down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Here's Vick. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
Now this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. Here's Vick. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Sam Laporta, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Lions have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Carlson's extra point up and good.
And the lead now up to 14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick.
And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Shotgun. Here's Montana. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
On 2nd down, Montana. Escaping the pressure, and he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long.
That's complete to Sharp. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a nonstop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Javon Holland.
Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around the defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
2nd down and 4. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he will have a Lions first down, and that's the one that should seal a victory. So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions.